What's up, YouTube? This is Boy the Monkman doing my 55th track review on Teufel Achterbahn by oldmps, and I do not know if that's properly pronounced, but this is my third time recording this because the first time I got nowhere before stuttering like crazy and saying complete bullshit just to extend the commentary, and the second time I got to the very end, and then when the part I was telling you how to actually submit your maps, I actually physically could not say that part, so I am actually getting a little bit annoyed with recording this map again and again and again, but whatever, we're doing it live. Okay, this map is a really fun map, particularly because I do like difficult roller coasters. I do prefer roller coasters when they are more challenging because I feel that it does help to give some competitive aspect to it, because in roller coasters, because they're so thin, it is really hard to pass someone, so the only way you can really pass someone is if the person ahead of you actually falls off. So in order for them to fall off, it actually has to be somewhat difficult. I feel there was a problem with that man cannon jump right there. I don't feel like I failed because I did something wrong. I went on it like I do every other time, so I would recommend just fixing up that jump. But overall, it's a completely smooth map. There is no tapering on the map, which I really don't care about, but I know other people have a complete hatred for tapering. They cannot stand a map with tapering, and I honestly don't know why, but I don't know. I just don't mind it, but I know some people do, so if you don't like tapering, then this map doesn't have any, so that's good. But this map does have quite a bit of drifting turns, like there's this one up here, which I just fell on, particularly because this drifting turn is quite long. But I do like drifting corners. They are quite fun, and they are fairly cool. I'm not the biggest fan of how it ended with a teleporter. It did work for me, but it's impossible to confirm that it will work for everybody because teleporters are bullshit, and they just do that for no reason. And I'm not saying like, oh, you screwed up with the teleporter, you should learn to use teleporters better, because it's impossible to use teleporters perfectly. And that's just the way they are, so I would prefer it if it didn't end with a teleporter, but I guess the teleporter does technically keep the pace of the map. Like, it keeps it going at a fairly good pace, so that's really good. But it is a fun map. Sorry, I just took a sip of water because if you couldn't determine it by now, my throat sounds like crap. So every little bit my throat gets really dry and I have to take a drink of water in order to at least actually say something normal instead of just like sounding like I'm gasping for air every time. But this is a really fun track and it was really fun to play. Pros, it's smooth. Sorry. It's smooth, it's got no tapering, it's fairly difficult, has some good working jumps, and it has some drifting corners which are quite fun. Cons, that one man cannon jump doesn't work that great, and it does end with a teleporter, which is impossible to confirm the perfection of, because teleporters are just like that. But overall, it's a really fun track, and I would recommend it. Once again, if you want to submit a track to be reviewed, send Proforge Racing a message with the subject map review. In your message, I need your gamertag, the name of the map, and a link to the map. Thank you. Goodbye. Sorry, I just wanted to show you this, but I did like a perfect 360 at the very end here, my third lap, and I just thought that was really cool. I don't know why, I just felt like showing it to you. Bye.